Today for y'all, I've got what some might consider a little bit of a hot take. I mean, I don't really think it is, but the internet. When you want to bring more massage therapists, an esthetician, or whatever other professionals into your business to expand and grow, you should not have independent contractors. Now, I know all kinds of people aren't going to agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. This is just my opinion sprinkled with the reasoning and the legal parameters of why I have this opinion. So, whether you hate me for this or not already, let's jump in. Hey y'all, Savannah Bell here with My Massage World, where I give business advice and strategies for the real world. And in the real world, all kinds of massage therapists bring on other therapists or other professionals as independent contractors instead of employees. Now, before we dive into why I think this is a bad idea, let's look at the difference super quick if you're not familiar. And I will link to the IRS page on this in the description so that you can see this part isn't my opinion. This is the way the tax law distinguishes it in the US, by the way. Okay, we're in the US. So here's what the IRS says. Quote, "The general rule is that an individual is an independent contractor if the payer has the right to control or direct only the result of the work, not what will be done or how it will be done." There are a whole lot of specifics outlined within the IRS guidelines on what differentiates an employee from an independent contractor. And again, I will link to their website within that description so that I'm not wasting your time repeating it all here. But to sum it up, and this is from the IRS, if you in any way want to tell a worker what they can do, how they can do it, when they can do it, what they can charge, what equipment or supplies they'll use, or if their work makes up a, quote, key activity of the regular business of the company, like performing massage for a massage business, then that person legally needs to be classified as an employee, and all the appropriate taxes, withholdings, and such are managed accordingly. Sorry to burst your bubble if you weren't aware of this. Okay, now let me put in a caveat here. I am fully aware why many business owners classify their workers as independent contractors most often so they don't have to worry about withholding taxes, paying into Social Security, Medicare, workers' comp, and just dealing with all of that. I get it. I also get that if both parties are well aware of the law and both are comfortable proceeding in a certain direction, then that's their choice. But to be clear, there can be consequences to that choice. So know what you're getting into when workers are misclassified, okay? And no, a contract, I don't care how well it is written and all of that, even if it's signed, whatever. A contract does not trump tax law. It just doesn't. All right, now, for my reasonings beyond that clear IRS distinction and legal requirement, for me, it really all comes down to the singular concept. As the owner of a business, when you have independent contractors, you have no real control and no recourse if those independent contractors choose to do their own thing and completely go against what you do as a business. So as I said, you can't dictate anything they do really, only the outcome of the work, not the work itself or anything else about it. So they can charge double what you do or half of what you do. They can perform any modalities. They can work whatever hours they want. They can no-show clients. They can show up late. They can wear whatever clothes they want. They can establish their own brand completely different from yours. You don't get a say in it at all. And yeah, people renting space from you fall into this relationship setup as well. And this is why I personally think if you are going to take the plunge and bring on any other massage therapist or other professionals into your business, unless you're just renting out space and want to be completely hands-off and you don't really care all that much what they do, if you want to have any say in any of the things they do, you need to have them classified as an employee. And yeah, that means withholding taxes and paying into Medicare and Social Security and workers' comp and all of those things. It means a bit more in accounting cost. And yeah, they'll often make less on the front end because you have to incur so many more costs to having employees. You can't pay them like you would an independent contractor. But as an independent contractor, they have to pay self-employment tax. So it kind of all comes out in the wash. And you get to keep control of everything. So call me a control freak, that's fine. But if I'm running a business, I want that business to operate how I want it to. So while I understand the reasoning for having independent contractors, in my opinion, it is a much wiser business decision to have employees in our industry. And if you've got employees or independent contractors right now, go check out the finance and KPI tracker that I just launched that lets you keep track of and see all the sales and expenses and all the metrics of your business as a whole and each individual therapist in an easy to use spreadsheet. I will link to that in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to check us out over at mymassageworld.com. Follow us on all your favorite social media platforms, sign up for emails, join our Facebook group, and keep an eye out for updates, business tips, free content, and all kinds of other goodies to help you grow your massage practice. See you next time.